Hello. Welcome or welcome back. Today we're doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks and my Kinbor weeks. So let's get started. We are using some different stuff this week. So I'm using this adorable kit from Sweet Nana's shop. And then I've got this really pretty Sunflower Sunny Days kit from Wilson Wild. And I'm going to be using some of these bees and stuff from plannershit.com. It's I think it's literally just called bees. Yeah, it's just called bees. So I'm going to use some of this stuff in my work planner. So I might actually even use some of this with it. I don't know. We'll see what I have left. So let's get started. In my fitness planner, I'm going to use this one. Now I am recording this early. It is Wednesday, so the kiddos started school today. They had a really good morning. My son was up really late last night though. I don't know if he was just like nervous. It's hard to know how much he understands sometimes. Let me see. I don't even know what the date is going to be on Monday. The 25th. Oh, that's so close. Okay, so it's going to be the 25th. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to know how much he understands since he can't tell us. But I'm really hoping they have a really good day today. I really think he was nervous. Like, we did open house last night. So I think he understood, that school was starting today and that he was nervous about it, which makes me feel bad. Like, he loves school. I was really nervous about this year, because he has a new teacher, but crazy story, I know his teacher. We worked together years ago at a nursing facility. So that made me feel better because I really like her. She's really nice. So I'm excited now. I think he's going to have it's going to be rough starting off, but I think he's going to have a good year. Y'all, like, I was so nervous. If y'all even knew, like, I was horribly nervous. And then which they flip-flopped it on me. So they originally told me that he was having, teacher X, and so we were like, okay, he's going to be in the new classroom with the new teacher and he's not going to have none of his paras. I was getting upset, but I was like, okay, he's got this, like, it'll be fine. And then we get there and they're like, oh no, he's in, teacher Y's room in the old classroom. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like, it made me feel so much better when they said that. Like, a literal weight was lifted off my shoulders. And, like, it really, and then whenever I realized I knew the teacher, like, it made my day. Like, it really did. It made my day. And I didn't even realize, like, how bad I was stressing. You know what I mean? Like, I was stressing so bad. But I did. I felt so much better. I'm so glad we went to open house, because if I hadn't gone to open house, he would have went to the new classroom and we would have been none the wiser. How did I do that last week? Okay, I did do that here. You know what I mean? Like, we never would have known, because like this morning they went to go take him to the new classroom, because so obviously they didn't know either. Like, somebody kind of dropped the ball on that. Like, that was my request. I wanted him to be in the old classroom. I didn't want him to go into the new classroom. Nothing against the teacher, because I have no clue who the teacher is. But just because I wanted him to have some familiar at least a little bit of familiar surroundings. Sorry, I did not get prepared. Oops, and I'm knocking stuff over. But yeah, so I felt so much better. It was crazy how much better I felt. That is such a pretty match. Okay, so there's that. So now I just need my water tracker. I think I'm going to do gray. But yeah, like I know I've said that multiple times, but y'all, that's just how bad I was stressing. Like it was so bad. But I'm excited now. He's going to have a great year. His speech therapist was there too. So like, which one do I want to do? So that was nice. Like I got to see her, Maverick got to see her. In my daughter's classroom, the teacher, I love him. He seems so nice. And his room was decked out in Harry Potter, and he is going to be reading Harry Potter to the class. I've yet to read Harry Potter. But so my daughter is a avid reader, so I know she's gonna love it. Like she's gonna be so excited. And I didn't have my ruler ready. There it is. There it is. So Mama feels better now. The bus, they'll be riding the bus home. They say the bus is going to be running like hecka late compared to what it did last year. So I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I should really believe that it's going to run that late or not. Okay. This is so pretty. I love how this turned out. But yeah, like they're saying that they're going to be on the bus for like an hour. And last year they were on the bus for like 30 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I really love this. I'm so glad I bought this. I need to remember to refill my migraine meds. Anybody else do reminders like that? Oh, it left a sticky residue. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, what did I say? The 25th. Oh, and me and my dad ran and got his RV today. I don't know if y'all watch my other videos, but I was talking about how my dad was getting a new to him RV, and we had to go pick it up today. So my day's been that's why my day's been very hectic. Like I had school drop off, and then as soon as I got done with that, I had to go get my dad, and we went and put gas in my car, and then we drove. It was about an hour away. So it was like just over 2 hours round trip that we were gone. And they had the prettiest dog. They had a Great Pyrenees. I almost forgot. Yeah, they had a Great Pyrenees. He was so nice. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous whenever we pulled up, and I'm like, yeah, that's a guard dog. Like, but no, he was really nice. He was a good dog. He let me love on him. And then they had a stray cat, or not a stray cat, but they had a cat. Living in town, whenever I see a cat outside, I assume it's a stray, and I forget that in the country, a lot of people have outside cats to get the mice out of their barns and sheds and stuff. It's been so long since I've lived out in the country. Someday I would like to move back out. Lived in the country for, oh man, 8 years when I was a kid, and I loved and hated it at the same time because there was nothing to do. I was the only girl and I was the youngest child, so like there was nothing to do. My parents were super overprotective, just like I am. My oldest daughter hates it. She hates how protective I am, but she doesn't understand. That's how I was raised. I was raised to be paranoid. Like, I'm the kind of person that literally will lock myself out of the house because I'm so used to locking the door behind me that I have to be careful to not lock myself out. And I try not to be so paranoid. I did let my daughter have her first sleepover like a week or two ago. But it was also with our daycare lady, with her oldest daughter, or I mean her youngest. And so it literally was with, I'm glad it was with somebody that like I trusted and that I've literally known since high school. Like, I trust her obviously with my kids because she takes care of them every summer for me. I'm very chatty today. I'm kind of tired. Sometimes when I get tired, I get chatty. Oops. I'm so ready for us to get back into another routine. I've been sleeping in some, and it's kicking me in the rear now because I stay up so late. And my body got used to having the extra, like, 30 minutes to an hour of sleep, because Emlyn, my youngest daughter, is to the age now where when she wakes up, she stopped waking me up. She used to wake me up. She gets up at 6 usually. So she stopped waking me up. Let me see. I really want to use this sticker. There we go. My best friend's daughter just turned 3, and she is having her first day of preschool today. So I'm really excited for her. She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it so much. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment for her, I think. She is the baby, and there's 6 kids, and most of them are older. Like, the next youngest is 7. She just turned 7, so like there's 4 years between them. That's not a huge age gap, but you know, for 6 kids, she's the baby. She knows it. She's so funny. But I really hope she has a good day. I know it's going to be an adjustment, but she's used to daycare at least, so I think it'll be a good. Let's see. There we go. I'm not a lover of yellow, but I'm feeling it right now. Let's see, so this is going to be meals, so I don't need to do. And then what I'll do is I'll write down probably what book I'm reading down here, I think. I don't know. Maybe, you know what, maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll put like a quote in there. and then I'll write down what book I'm reading and what I'm watching in these little boxes. So let me see. There we go. And I need some little scripts. Let's see. I think this one might work. So we've got meals. This week, and groceries. See, this is why I saved everything. Like, this is all my Hobonichi kits. Let's see. I think that's it for this one. I'm gonna stick this in here. And actually, I'm going to stick this in here too. Okay. I love this. It's just so bright. This one's kind of slanted. I wonder if I can fix it. There we go. I needed something bright and sunny today since I've been so stressed out. There we go. All right, now we just have my work planner. I about just flung that open and I cannot do that. All right, so this week, y'all, I took all my stuff off my queen. I took her crown off. I'm still trying to get that fluffed up where the crown was. And I took her little stuffy and her ribbon off. And I absolutely love her. Sorry, she was just right on my thing. And I just love her. I love her so much. Okay. So I'm not using these two. Let's see how I want to do this. So let's use this one down here. And then let's stack it with something. What do I want to stack it with? Do I want to stack it with another one of these? Maybe the B. There we go. And then I'll put this up here. Get my to-do stickers. Oh wait, was there a to-do on here? Yes, there is. And then I am off. Let me see, can I do, how do I want to do this one? She has so many stickers in this thing, like I love it. Maybe I'll do this one. So I'm off Wednesday. Okay, which one do I want to use? I don't want to do too much this week. Oops. Do some of these stars up here. Maybe I should space that out a little bit more. I wonder if I can, okay. I was a little worried I wasn't gonna be able to lift it. There, that's a little bit better. They're still kind of scrunched a little bit, but that's fine. And then let's do this one. I am working this Saturday, so I should be off this Saturday. So let's put this here. I wish I had 2 day off, but I don't. I have payday. Which my husband gets paid Friday. There we go. I think that's all I'm going to add. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to add. Everything else I'm going to save. Yep, okay. And there's nothing over here I need to add. I've already got... God, this is such a pretty kit. Okay. Yep, that's it. I'm going to call it good. All right, y'all. I really hope you are having a great day, and here is to having a great week. Bye.